Hi everyone, welcome to my Flosstube. My name is Ymir, also known as AlmondMnMs, both here and on Instagram. So if you're not following me, go over to the other side and also follow me and let's be friends. That being said, welcome to my channel where you'll most likely see a lot of microscopic stitching because I'm a nut job and I like to go blind. But that being said, I have a few updates for you guys, things that came in the mail for me, things that I've been working on within the past few weeks. So why not just hop on here and chit chat a little bit? I'll try to make this short. Hopefully I'll try not to ramble. If I ramble, give me a nudge, hopefully virtually, that I'm rambling, and then I can zip it and keep on moving. That being said, I have been working mainly on two pieces. Rewind. Prior to that, I have a public announcement. I believe that I'm becoming a serial starter, unfortunately, but why not do it? That being said, as you guys saw in my previous video, if you didn't see, I had a gigantic haul of floss, so I've been itching to get into the bag. So I've been picking different floss and trying it out, and hence why I'm here and why I'm technically becoming a serial starter. But yeah, so I'll start off with the whip that you guys have seen me work on probably in my last video or my first video, well, my first introduction video, where you guys only saw me do a stitch with me and didn't see my face. So that being said, this is where I am at. I have, and I'll explain why it looks I'll explain why it looks the way it looks like right now. So I currently have, let me fold this in half. I guess this is a big no-no to not fold your stitches in half, your work in half. So I have it a mini disaster. Not a mini disaster, but I have 3 problem areas right now. Hence why I have floating threads. So I have this one right up here. I have one somewhere. I have one up here, one here, and one down here. So you can see I have 3 hot spots technically. That being said, it is because I believe that I may have to start becoming besties with Mr. Ribbit. So I think I have the frog. I'm not sure yet. So I decided to stop. First came into issues here. I now have the frog. I'm not sure how much. So I decided to stop. So then I decided to work from bottom up. Also came into some slight issues. So I decided to stop. Then this is technically half the ending of my first page of my pattern. So I decided to work from here going in. So therefore I'm totally fine here. So to kind of rectify the situation, because I don't know what I did wrong, but I do know possibly that it happened when I was on the phone talking to my mother or doing something, and I just probably just kept on going and wasn't paying attention. So to do that, I did my handy dandy situation where I went through and checked everything out, and soon I'm gonna finish doing it down here, and then I'm gonna find my place. So I'll figure this out. It's not that bad having a problem with this in here because it's very floral, so I don't think anybody would be able to tell but myself, but I'm OCD, so I need to figure it out. But this is where I'm at. This one is stitched on a 36 Belfast. Yes, 36 Belfast platinum color linen. No, 30. Why am I saying 36? I don't know. I think it's because my other one is 36, the one that I'm going to talk about. Yes, it is. But it's a 30. 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. 30. And a stitch 1/1. I'll put the thread below. It's either 38, 37, or 37, 38. I always flip it. I don't know why. That's the only way I can remember it. I always have to double check, but I'll put the information down below. That being said, I wanted to participate on Arbitrary August. Arbitrary August. That's a tongue twister for me. But I decided that I wanted to participate on Arbitrary August. You guys know what I mean. But obviously with Arbitrary August, I'm always gonna mess this one up. You have the whole concept is basically you get the app. I think it's called Tiny Decisions. I'll look it up right now. I got you. 1 second. Yes, Tiny Decisions. You use the app and you input all of the whips that you currently have in progress or things that you want to work on during the month of Arbitrary August. And then on that wheel, it kind of like it does like a spinner situation. It's kind of like it's not Wheel of Fortune. Well, it's kind of like Wheel of Fortune, but whatever is that one game where people like stand and they like pull the wheel down. It's kind of like that. You guys know what I mean. But so you click it, you put in all your information, you click it, it does a thing, and then it selects a project for you and you stitch based on that. For me, in my case, I do have a few works in progress, aka whips. I do have a few, but I don't know, I feel like it's not enough as what a lot of people have, and it's not as diverse currently as what a lot of people have. So I decided to still try to participate, but take matters into my own hands and be a little bit creative with this whole situation. So I selected a pattern from 2x2 Stitch Art. I've been loving this designer on Etsy, but it was because I purchased about 6 patterns at the same time, and this was one of them. And it's basically a grid. I'll insert the photo. It's basically a grid. I'll put the link downstairs, guys. I'll put the link below as well. But it's basically, I believe it's 49 little squares separated by borders. So what I decided to do was, the pattern doesn't call for any specific flosses. It's just black and white, or you can pick your own colors out, which is great. It really gives you the opportunity to do whatever you want. But then on the flip side, when you're someone like me that just bought 500 flosses, you need some help. So I've been stocking a lot of different palettes on Pinterest, online, a lot of these different websites. I can't remember where I find this palette. It might have been Pinterest because I've been on there for a very long time. But don't judge me. So I found a palette on there that I liked. I chose not to build my own palette because it's gonna take a while, but it's also, the main reason is because I haven't organized all my flosses yet. I only have them separated by color families, so it was gonna take me a little bit longer to just kind of like put everything together. So I just figured, just for this, for the sake of time and for this time around, I'll do a pre-picked color palette. But on the palettes, I'll see if I can find it. and I can share it here as well. But on the palette, it really doesn't tell you, like, it just gives you a picture, and then it gives you like the DMC floss colors, which is great because that's what I use. DMC, yay, fun. So I found this palette. Luckily I had all the colors, yay. Sidebar, I do think that I'm missing a few colors out of that whole big haul that I did. I need to figure it out. I'm still waiting on my DMC floss card in order to organize my life, which I can do a video about that one whenever I get the DMC floss cards. They've been sold out since forever, and I got a notification last week, and it was like, oh, this item is back in stock, we suggest for you to buy it. And guess what I did? I bought it within 5 minutes of the email, and I've been stocking it probably since January or February, and I've even emailed DMC, and I've even stalked them on Instagram, and I wrote to them on Instagram, and it was still a problem. So I think I found it on 123 Stitch or ABC Stitch, or one of those, but whatever. That being said, I picked a palette that I liked, colors. Somehow I ended with these. Don't judge my flosses, because I've been throwing everything together. What a mess. Shame on me. But let me organize this in a nicer way so you guys can see what I'm doing. Almost there. So I have 6 colors that I'm sticking with. So 451, 38, 20, 632, 535, 28, and 09. So these are the 6 colors that I'm sticking to. Based on that, I first spun the wheel. Let me show you, because I have it on my situation. So I input all of my floss. I input all of my floss on here, right? Then I did the first spin. So the first spin was gonna be what was the color of the borders, right? Did that. Then after that, every single time I spin, it's gonna be the color of the next square. So far, this is where I'm at. Yay! So, BT dubs, if you hear someone yelling in the background, it's my boyfriend. He's playing games with his friends online or whatever they do. I don't know, but he gets a little too excited. What was that? A little bit of fuzzies. He gets a little bit too excited, so hopefully you guys don't hear him yelling in the back end, but if you do, my bad. But yeah, so first spin was this one. The second and third spin were these two. I was starting to get worried because I was like, is this wheel not working? But I wanted to be fair, and I went and created another wheel with like just randomness, 6 different things, like 6 different meals, and I kept on spinning it, and it kept on giving me different ones. So I was like, okay, then I'm guessing I just need to go with the flow. And after the second one was done, the third one came along. So this is where I'm at now. So therefore, for Arbitrary August, I will be doing a 49 square sampler of colors, of the 6 colors that I selected based on what this app tells me. So it's gonna be interesting. We'll see what happens. Obviously, August has what, 30 days, 31? I ain't sure. I know there's a mnemonic to remember how many days in a month, each month there are. I didn't learn that, so I don't know. there's anywhere between 28 to 31 days. Definitely it's not 28 because February is my birthday. February is my birthday month, and I know February is the only month that has 28 days. Yay, depending on a leap year. But whatever, back to the sampler situation. I know it's not gonna give me, there's not 49 days in a month, so obviously I need to catch up because I only have 6 squares, and today is what, August 16? Yes, August 16, so I need to catch up on that. So I'll most likely stitch 1 square per night during the week, and then during the weekends I'll probably stitch, I don't know, like a whole bunch of squares until I just knock out and fall asleep. I started this one on August borderline 13-14. Reason why I say that was because I stayed up late on the 13th, so it was super late. 13. Sorry, I probably will have to mute that one, but rewind. I stayed up late on the 13th because I wanted to stitch on the 13th, even though it wasn't Friday the 13th. But I wanted to stitch on the 13th, and I also wanted to stitch on the 14th because the 14th is World Cross Stitch Day. So I made sure to start this between those 2 days. So that being said, I will try to finish all 49 by the ending of this month. We'll see what happens. I most likely think that's gonna happen. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna finish it, saying it right here in front of everybody, so you guys all hold me accountable. I will show updates on a weekly basis on here, but in the interim I can always show, and I have started showing updates on my Instagram. So if you're interested in seeing how many boxes have I stitched every night or throughout the week prior to me doing one of these videos, you are more than welcome to go over to the other side and what is it? Follow, subscribe. Subscribe is here. Follow is over there. Just check out my Instagram as well, and you'll see what I am up to. But yes, so this is my situation for August. In between, if I did my allotted 1 box on the weekdays and more than 1 box on the weekends, I will work on another project, probably figuring out this situation right here. Before I forget, this one is a 36 count winter moon linen. Pretty. But yeah, so let's see what happens. I'm excited to see what colors, like what what's the word? There's a word that basically means the randomness. Yes, I had to remember about picking a name out of a hat. It's gonna be interesting to see what randomness comes into all of this. Jesus, he's having fun in the background. You hear him laughing? Jesus, tell me what's so funny. But let me hurry up and finish this. But yeah, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. We'll see what happens. Hopefully next week I'll have more than 15 boxes done, because today is the 16th, so more than 16 boxes done, so I'll be all the way caught up, and then I can continue for the rest of the week. Last thing that I didn't want to show you guys was that I finally got my cones that I ordered online. Sorry, I had to pause it again because someone is going nutto over there. Cuckoo. But that being said, I got my cones. This is one of them. Let me get that one. Let me get the other one. And then the other one. So I decided to buy a DMC 310 and a Blanc DMC. floss. I foresee myself using a lot of black. I don't know, can someone tell me what is the issue with 310 DMC? I don't know what the issue is, but I do foresee myself using a lot of black DMC, so why not just get a whole gigantic roll? There's a high possibility that I may start pandemic on that whenever I get my patterns. I ordered like 3 patterns from long dog samplers, so I may end up doing all of them in black DMC. I'm not sure, but that sounds boring. But I will be stitching a lot on black DMC. The white one, I'll most likely be using it again, using a lot of it as well, because why not, is white. But I will most likely also play with dyeing. I haven't dyed things in a while. I used to love dyeing when I was in my undergrad program, and then I stopped because obviously the whole process takes a while and it can be messy if you don't have the proper setup. But I think I may start doing it again. We'll see. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But yes, so those are the things that I have as far as updates. So technically we spoke about 2 whips, and yeah, my twist to Arbitrary August. Yeah, that's pretty much it as far as updates. The one thing that I do want to say is thank you to everyone that has subscribed, that has reached out, that has connected with me, whether it has been through here on Flosstube or whether it has been through Instagram. I am so happy and so grateful to start connecting with a lot of you guys, or you all. I sound like Michelle Bendy. You guys are not you guys, you all. I am happy to be connecting with everyone and getting to know people and just interacting with everyone and getting new friends, because why not? New friends is always fun. And that being said, special thank you to Michelle from Michelle Bendy Stitches, because she spoke so highly of me on her recent Flosstube episode that I wasn't even expecting it. It's so funny. I was watching it, and so she has, sorry, trained squirrel. So she was talking on her Flosstube about she was talking about basically her friends, or within her community, they all gave her links to Amazon carts for teachers, and you go on there and you just shop and you kind of like donate. It's kind of like Amazon wish list or something like that. Don't quote me, I may be wrong, I'm still new to this. But 3 minutes into her video, I'm watching her video on my iPad, and 3 minutes into her video, I'm already like, ooh, shopping. And I'm like already shopping. So it was so funny because automatically, as soon as that happened, I wrote to her on Instagram and I'm like, 3 minutes into your Flosstube and I'm already shopping. So that was funny. But the other funny part was I kept on getting interrupted. I hate when I get interrupted when I'm watching Flosstube, because then I have to go back because I want to make sure I don't miss anything. So I kept on getting interrupted and I wasn't able to see it all in one sitting, so I kept on going back. So it took me a little bit longer. So probably like an hour and a half later, or almost 2 hours, who knows. I know her video was about 45 minutes to an hour. I'm like, oh my god, she spoke about me. I wasn't even expecting that. And she spoke so nicely about, so highly about me. Nicely, highly, same things, right? As you guys know, as you all know, English is not my first language, so I like to flip words. I don't like to do it, but it happens. I'm sorry, my bad. but she was super nice in speaking about me, so that was awesome. And I wasn't even expecting it. I was just, busy shopping, and I went down the rabbit hole of just shopping for school supplies for students and things like that. So a lot of great things did come out of her video, and I think it's an awesome idea. So if there's anybody else that have any that are teachers, educators that have any Amazon wish lists and things like that, reach out to me, reach out to her. I don't know, I don't know how she did it. I'm guessing it's an ongoing ad of different lists of people, so why not? But yeah, let's connect and we will figure out what's the best way to support you and your students, because we are all in this together and we will get through it, because this is all temporary and I have faith that everyone will make it through. So yeah, thank you for staying all the way to the end. I did say I was gonna stay in less than 30 minutes, which I did. Yay. Reach out, figure out, that's not the word, reach out and let me know if you guys have any questions, if you guys want to see anything additional within my next videos and stuff like that. Any suggestions, let me know. I'm here all for it. And don't forget to comment, subscribe, and also just follow me. I'll definitely follow you guys back, and I like to chat. So if you want to chat, let me know. I am all for it, and I love new friendships, so yay. Thank you for making it to the end, and hopefully I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Oh wait, Michelle, I will make it my point, and I'll make it a point, whatever it is. I'll make sure that every single time I do my Spanish floss tubes, to make sure to hopefully put little captions into my videos to help you. So hopefully we can help you with your journey on learning how to speak Spanish. So if you guys also want to join Michelle as well, come over and check out my Spanish floss tube. It's the same channel, but it's my Stitch with Me in Spanish. So yeah, thank you, have a good day, see you guys next week. Bye. I forgot to say, my bad, sorry guys, I forgot to actually do this with you guys. You all, or everyone, jeez, I showed you the app, but I didn't do the next one. So the next color for, let's see, I'll do this one down here for this box, the bottom box. So the third box down is gonna be chun chun chun. Do 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 do. 5 3 5. So let's see what's 5 3 5. 5 3 5. I think is the same one as this one. So that's gonna be the next one. So far I've only used 1 2 3 4 colors. So still waiting on 2 more to pop up. Bye guys.